Walrus waifu.
One night is 50 GP.
Yeah, was that just a cardboard cutout?
I have no idea. I'm assuming it's from like some other game or something, but I don't understand the reference.
That's a witch's castle.
Oh, right.
So, what's the town you're in? Because I could try to look up.
Toto Village, I think.
Kota Village, Walrus, Sky, Anime.
Don't have enough space. That's all I'm
Also, because I haven't rested in an inn for a long time, all of my like inn cutscenes are super like off. Like they're talking about going to the witch's place right now, and I'm like, this is not where we are. We've done that, guys.
Oh, I didn't realize this dialogue happened in sequence and didn't skip ahead.
Apparently.
That seems very easy to realize as an issue.
Yeah.
No one ever stops to think about how the rest of us feel. Who wants to marry into that kind of oppression?
Wait, why are we going into politics here?
Baby. No one ever told that jerk no. One little slight and he went crying to his daddy.
I wasn't paying attention. I don't know who we're talking about.
I don't know,
but
yeah,
her,
I have no
but
idea.
her hair.
Yeah.
Everything was about him. What a narcissist. That pampered kid is nothing like Dyluck.
Oh my god.
Dyluck's a responsible soldier who wouldn't
Oh, I
give
think
up
this
and
is like the guy she was like
No
arranged
boundaries are
marriage to
selfish.
or something.
Okay.
Dyluck always asked me how my
But she
day
wants
was.
to be with Dyluck.
Flowers. Not like some people.
Well, that seems pretty
What a
cool, I guess.
loser.
Oh my god.
Sounds like Sis had it rough.
A witch's castle would be way different from what she's used to anyway.
We've already killed the witch.
The blood of the dragon, the witch in the woods.
The only reason I wanted to sleep in the inn was because I thought we'd get a relevant cutscene, but apparently it was in fact very not relevant.
All I remember from the last time is we saved Santa and there was a dragon with anime hair.
Yeah, basically. Since then, I have also leveled up all of the weapons on each character because I was listening to an audiobook and was bored. And I also leveled up the magic all the way, so... Now I get to use weapons that I like to use, and I get to, forget where we're actually going in the game. Oh, we're
So
just
for the
heading back to
record-
the desert.
I'll read what I found. It's the only place I found talking about this thing behind the innkeeper is this GameFAQs thread where someone's asking about it. And you know, first couple of people are like, I want to know what it is, don't know what it is. Somebody's like, oh, that's Chino from Toho, and it's like, no, it's not. It looks nothing like Chino. And someone else in the thread is like, well, what are you talking about? It looks nothing like Chino. Someone is like, I assume it's from one of the later Mana games, Rise, Dawn, or Heroes of Mana. And then the final post in the thread is somebody compiling a list of various other cameos in the game, which are from other Mana games.
Shit.
In various other like houses, there's many other cameos of characters from other Mana games. Unfortunately, for this one, they also don't know. They're like, I'm assuming they're from Children, Dawn, or Heroes of Mana, but I don't know very much about those. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
The
talk
answer
to
is still
Santa.
inconclusive, but
I must return
it's
to
probably somebody from another Mana
to
game.
the children of the world. Ho, 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 ho.
Well, you say that, but you're gonna just stand there probably.
Yes.
Also, my name's Rudolph. Hi.
Remember when I found that?
Yes. I also remember when you found that like PS2 game that I talked about and didn't know what it was, and now I still don't remember what it is.
Don't give me too much credit. I didn't find it. We just talked about it in a video and somebody commented about it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I couldn't
Oh my
remember
God.
what actually happened.
The
Yeah,
amount
pivot.
of pivoting. Also,
It's
yeah.
really random, but I want... Gone.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say that I'm not sitting in my computer chair again because once more the cat has stolen it. With, like, his weird sixth sense of, like, knowing that I'm about to go on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
You.
say... Well, now I, like, I guess I couldn't prove it anyway, but I remembered for some reason that it was the Road Demon that found out what the game was. But I've just checked, and it was in fact the Road Demon on one of my Kirby's Dream Land 3 videos, apparently. The game is called Extermination.
Oh.
We should play that as a Friday stream.
Exterminate.
But
Exterminate.
I wouldn't be able to watch it because it's scary.
I need water.
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
You've brought back the mana seed.
The mana seed.
Thank you
Fairy walnut? Are you trying to make fun of me?
What?
Oh, wait. You were talking about the mana seed. My mistake. You're
I-
going to return the seed? Oh, that is helpful indeed.
Is there a mistranslation there? Or rather a lack of localization?
I have no idea. I mean, the fairy walnuts are what you...
What? It's all gone.
the fairy walnuts are what you use to, like, restore your MP and stuff. But, I don't know why he would have mistaken me saying, hey man, I brought the seed of mana back as fairy walnut! Like, bruh, calm the fuck down.
Good. Yeah, clearly each of you need to have a separate game for Spooky Month. You know, Joel's already said he's gonna do Parasite Eve EX mode or whatever it's called. Joseph's doing one of the DS Castlevanias. You gotta do Extermination.
I want to go over there. How?
I will consider that a back
Oh.
pocket game.
Wait,
I'm not
never mind. I
in
don't
any
want to go over there.
rush to play it or anything, but it might be
Yeah.
interesting to see again.
The stars on the ground in this version look pretty cool. They're just like flat static images of color rotating stars
Okay.
before. Okay. I think I went the wrong way. Which way is east? Is it east?
To the right.
That's what I thought. But maybe I have to go the other way. So I thought the temple was like right near the town. Maybe
Which
it's
way
like...
is east? Right. That's what I thought goes left.
Well, no, I'm going back to the town to. You shush. Where the fuck is the town? Is the?
Oh, you know.
My memory of this game is like, oh, you go to like the right, it's just over here, but then it's.
my friend.
No, he's not. The fuck do you mean?
Welcome to...
Okay, I guess it's not in the... It would be nice if the townspeople gave me any fucking direction as to where the fire palace is.
Yeah.
Just wander around the desert, you'll find it. And like, I don't remember it being hard to find. Oh, I found it.
Right on cue.
Truly. Oh, that was a noise. Yeah, so last time I told, like, a slightly scary story about, like, some dude that just, like, went into the staff area of our library and was, like, chasing us around creepily. There are slight updates to that.
Fantastic.
Oh, I hate that. Usually these things are, like, in the sinkholes. But I guess they just get to also exist with no indication that they're there as well. Which is super great. Can people stop attacking me? I would like to attack back, thanks.
I'm liking the furry over there just running perpetually into a corner.
Yes. I like that I can't even, like, get up to attack them. Anyway, so he decided to go to a different branch after he's been like, he stopped as of yesterday, but since the Saturday, like the evening of the Saturday until like Tuesday afternoon, he was spam calling like different library branches in the city and like, just yelling at them and being all like, you're lying, I'm gonna put a lawsuit down, like, I was trying to help with first aid and you were trying to stop me. Oh no, they just murdered my woman. Okay, can we not...
There's another murder happening.
Yeah, he's fine. Or they're fine.
Whoa!
Forget DPS, tank, and heal. It's the new triumvirate of RPG like roles.
Luckily my grinding, like weapon grinding, did give me a bunch of just like cups of wishes and fairy walnuts that I found on the ground though, so that's nice. But anyway, so he's been like spam calling the libraries, and he was told that he can't like come into the branch and speak with the staff. So he's been like standing outside the library, just like holding up a piece of paper that has writing on it that's too small so we can't actually see what is written. So, you know, very helpful. So, and we're like, we call the police because, like, what the fuck? Like, he's not leaving us alone. Like,
this room is just exploding.
Yes.
We have Lumpy Space Princess over there just hanging out.
But yeah, like, so we called the police, and they're like, he's technically not trespassing if he's not, like, inside the property, and if he's not talking to anybody, we can't do anything about it. And we're like,
yeah, standing
cool,
outside
great.
intimidating the staff definitely isn't, like,
Yeah,
like,
right?
you don't understand, he has a piece of paper, though.
Well, and, like, the fact is, like, he's being fucking creepy. He's waiting outside the staff at branches that specifically don't have security so that he can, I don't know. Okay, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Like, is he still there when you get off work and leave?
Yeah. Like, he was
just there
like,
all day.
Yeah. He was just, like, standing there being a fucking weirdo, and the police are like, well, he's not actually doing anything, so, and we're like, okay, I guess. That's great.
So, like, does he have an end game, or does he just have, like,
well,
problems?
he's trying to sue us because we stopped him from providing first aid to somebody who we were already providing first aid for in our building with staff, and they're like, they have to, like, show credentials, it's required by law, and we're like, hey, we're in the middle of a fucking, like, situation. The the security guard offered to show you his, like, license. Like, I truly don't know what this man's problem is.
I know there are, like, I know there are people who just kind of, or at least there's an archetype of, like, this idea of a person who lives off of just insurance fraud and various, you know, like, stepping out in front of cars and then suing them and that type of shit. Is he just trying to do that type of thing, but in a very weird and new way?
This place looks like it sucks. There's nowhere to go, and every room is killing you.
Yeah. You just underleveled or something?
I mean, no, because I did a bunch of grinding before I started. I think I'm just in the wrong spot. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Thanks.
Thanks! And everything sets me on fire, which is not helping.
Yep. So this is the room that's on fire and has Lumpy Space Princess.
Yeah.
The other room has nowhere to go.
Okay, if I can just, like, kill the fucking boogans.
Robin Foot.
Yes.
The other
Foot
ones were
Doctor.
Robin Hoods. Yes. There's no way we're getting past these flames, but is there? Oh, I see. It's just in the fucking middle of the goddamn room. That tells you that you can't go in this room.
Oh my god.
Game design.
Okay, stop being attacked. Stop. Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this so much. You?
Can you not go pick up the orb?
I have to use magic on it.
The orb of mad.
I'm just gonna take a wild guess and assume it's water magic.
Ugh, the flames are too strong for Freeze to blow them out.
The fuck do you mean the flames are too strong for Freeze to blow them out? What do I do
Well,
then?
the flames are too strong for Breeze to.
Yeah.
Analyzer.
McGillicuddy.
The fuck do you mean fire magic works?
Oh my god.
Game?
Did the game suddenly become really stupid?
Well, to activate the ice orb, you have to use fire on it.
Oh, okay.
You know, it has-
Salamando's magic works, but not that one.
Get him, Salamando.
You have to blow it up? Of course.
What the shit?
If you make the ice orb explode, then the ice will spread around and get rid of the fire.
All right, we blew the fire out.
It makes almost as much sense as mild escape.
Wow.
Are those enemies just undamageable?
Yeah, they can only be hurt by magic. Some things
Do you know when you had to
are
like make
that.
a lens out of ice to cook breakfast or something?
Yes.
This room has a purpose.
Well, there's a magic pixel in that room that if you touch it, you know, just jump scares you.
Oh, here's the other side of that room that I was in.
It jump scares you by causing Randy to rapidly grow an extremely long, like, beard. That just
I keep
engulfs
forgetting-
the entire room.
I keep forgetting that my character is named Randy, and I'm like, who the fuck is Randy? It's me. I am Randy.
Oh no, there's another jump scare in here.
Once again, good room. I feel
This one
like
causes him to have a beard, but then it doesn't grow very long, but then there's just like a big skeleton.
I feel like these rooms are just put here so that I'll like get distracted and then enter them, and then all the enemies will respawn, and that's just like the purpose of them.
That, I would not put it past them.
Oh no, this is the beginning room, and if I go down there, I get to start at the beginning because I can't go back up this fucking wall. What a trap, you bitch!
It's a beginner's trap.
Oh wait, but there's another side that I never actually explored. I am ignoring the fuck out of those slime things.
You never exploded.
I never explored the place that
You said
I came
explode,
from.
I'm just being stupid.
I thought I
Jump
did,
scare.
but then you said that, and then I like questioned every word I've ever spoken. So
Good, that's the idea. That's called gaslighting.
God.
it's actually called gas lamping.
Yes.
Have you seen that post?
No, I think I get the idea.
It was just the girl was gaslighting her boyfriend into thinking that gaslighting was actually gas lamping, and he was crazy. I like Salamando's magic works. Not gonna specify which spell though.
People always malign gaslighting, but you can do it recreationally for fun as well.
Yeah.
I gaslight all my friends, it's how I show love.
like the Herculad incident.
I don't remember this.
This is an Oni Plays bit where they convinced one of them that in the movie Hercules,
Oh my god!
there was like
Hey!
in Disney's Hercules, he had like a little sidekick guy that was called Herculad.
Oh my god.
He's like, I think I kind of remember that.
None of these rooms are gonna have a purpose, except this one did! 1,000 gold. And now I get shot at again. I hate this game. I don't actually, I love it. But like, my god.
Are you sure?
Playing for an audience is different.
I see.
You asked for it.
When's the last time you've played through the whole thing?
Back when I still worked at McDonald's, so it's been a while.
Because I'm like,
Oh.
I'm trying to think like, you know, if If I had played a game with a puzzle as stupid as go into the exploding room and find the blue crystal and make it also explode, like, I feel like I probably would have remembered that, but
Okay, well,
I don't know.
We've seen
I've
the
forgotten
crystals
stupider
before.
things, so.
The crystals aren't new.
I know,
Just
but...
the stupidity of go into the exploding room now. Okay, thanks, is...
Yeah, you enter the room and just immediately, oh man, we can't possibly go in here. Well, what do? You go in there.
Oh. Are we lagging? We're lagging a bit? Oh, there's a hook shop place that I haven't seen before. That seems like progress. I've lost my allies. Elm is dying. It's okay, I have healing magic.
Water.
Water!
Thanks.
The way she says fire is like hilariously pathetic. She's like fire.
Pork hammer.
What did that do? Did that just... What?
It's just a series of stupid... Yeah. It's a series of stupid noises made at the beginning of Freddy Ruined Sam's life.
I like that instead of like explaining it, Autumn just like made the noise again. As if that would help.
Yeah. That was the joke.
Yeah. The video begins with Carly shooting like a little suction cup dart at a picture of Obama, and then Freddy runs into the room and makes that noise.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ow, ow, ow!
Oh, oh.
Anytime you want to like stop.
Oh!
Thanks.
Was stepping on that button necessary? Like, could
Obviously.
Necessary.
wind?
Analyzer.
So, you know the
Oh, now
stereotype
ice
of
magic
like...
works.
You know the stereotype of like the girlfriend that gets mad at the guy for like cheating on her in a dream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having that moment now for myself because I had a stupid fucking dream last night that I wanted to talk about, but now I'm like, oh no, I can't. It'll be weird. This is like, it's the most minor fucking thing. But
The fuck?
in the dream,
Okay.
it was 3:30 p.m. I knew I had to leave. I had to leave in an hour with Joel, like to go to class, and for no fucking reason, I called Nick and I'm like, "Hey, me and Autumn prepared notes for a Wizard Kid episode. Do you want to just do it with me instead, like right now?" And I called you. I didn't even leave a message. And you're just like, I don't know.
That sounds exactly like how I'd react.
I'm like, yeah, we both made notes. You want to just use those? I don't know. You probably haven't read the book in years, but it's fine. And then I'm like, okay, actually, no, maybe I should get Autumn involved. Like, I think she wanted to do it. Based off the fact that you took the notes, I wonder why I would have thought that. And so then I'm just like, nah, actually, it's too late. I have to leave soon anyway. And then I just hung up. That was the dream because I woke up immediately
Good
after.
boss. That was that was good. That's a good dream. I like that my response in your dream was so accurate to like what my actual response would be.
Yeah.
Panic, what the fuck? Don't want to say no, but also what the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
That's some good shit.
I was like, the whole first half of this video, I'm like, I have to fucking tell this story, but I feel weird about it.
I thought you meant like...
Gotta
you felt weird about
synchronize.
it. I thought you meant you felt weird about it because you wanted to talk about it in one of your videos.
No, just I don't know. It was fucking weird.
The Baba Ganoush just stole my scooter.
I wish I remembered my other dream. I have like just the tiniest hints of it.
Oh, no.
I remember.
Fuck. Shit, I had a dream too.
All I remember is
That was very dramatic.
There was some shit where like I basically just created like the trailer to a shitty comedy movie in the dream.
Okay.
Where it was like I really
Oh
don't
my
know how to
God.
fucking describe this.
Guys,
there was like
I'm stupid. I have an escape rope.
oh good. Like there was a situation happening and I was just kind of making fun of it like as it happened in the style of like the Rob Schneider like you know just stupid ass trailer. And
Yeah.
I really wish I could remember any of it other than like part of the plot. Is that just a fucking soldier duck? What the hell?
Yes.
Soldier duck up in it. Oh.
Part of the plot of this is there was like I think it was like a couple of robots or something that
What are they
Robot.
called?
got like shut down and then reactivated like 50 years in the future or something. And when they were originally active, one of them was like it had like a human like personality and the other one was very basic, just like like the typical robot that just kind of like is very technical and not like speaking proper language or whatever. But then like after they got reawoken, people assumed that the more basic one was like damaged because it couldn't talk properly, and that was part of the apparently that was part of what made the movie funny. Was like they thought that he got fucked up, but little did they know he was always this way. I really have nothing more to go on. I remember waking up thinking like, oh, that was fucking gold. I need to remember this, and then I completely forgot it.
Welcome to
Excellent.
Sakara.
It was so weird.
Why the fuck? Sorry, I just remembered I need to buy chips in my groceries tomorrow, so I'm updating my order. Why the fuck does this bag of crinkle cut chips from the same brand as this other one of straight cut chips cost like way less? Same amount of food, just crinkle cut instead of straight cut. It's like an 80 pence difference. What the fuck? I guess I'll get the crinkle cut.
I like crinkle cut.
Crinkle cut's fine. I have no. I usually don't get it, but not because I don't like it. It's just
Back to the palace.
You left
I
the
don't know.
marshmallows at home. I blame Beljade.
Why is the oasis?
there's just more options, I guess.
So like one person's gonna get that reference and they'll have a sensible
I'm
chuckle.
about to pass out.
Sensible Chuckle magazine.
Yeah. Stupid coincidence magazine. I love how to talk to a person, you have to, slowly shuffle into position. Your two teammates have to walk into you and then walk out to their positions, and then everybody hop back a bit.
It's only because it was like a shop guy. Is there no inn in this town? Immediately finds an inn.
One night is 50.
Why do you sound so old? Yet you're busting a move.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seeing Elena's true form.
God, why are we still on Elena?
Magic power.
I'm guessing what it is just
So young despite her
every time you reach a certain point in the story, it just unlocks like a set of conversations, and then you always just progress through them in order.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you run out, it does generic ones, but you just have a bunch left over from when you beat Elena that you never saw, so it's still going through them.
Which means I'm also gonna have to go through, like, I'm gonna be like, in like the last area of the game, they're gonna be like, so we met Santa, huh?
Yeah.
What if someone who was mean from the start got their hands on that kind of magic?
Oh no, we're talking about
Hey,
ethics
big
now.
meanie.
do even more harm out in the world.
Right? Then what would happen if Sis managed to get more magic powers?
Whoa, better not think about
Duh.
it. There's no way we'd manage to defeat something so sinister.
Whoa.
As implying.
I do like the teasing they do. It's cute. I like that they, like, you never got that in the, like, original, so, like, they kind of have a little bit more of, like, a personality in this game, which is neat.
That's cool.
Like, they had their dialogue and everything, like, their regular dialogue, of course, but, like, they didn't have the, like, ruminating over their journey so far kind of conversations, and I really like those in games and, like, shows and stuff like that. God, chokes on teeth. Okay, so what am I actually doing now?
What about cheese on teeth?
I choked on tea.
Okay.
Oh. Great, that's the good hint.
The good shit.
Okay, I think the mayor said something that I wasn't paying attention to. Oh, the minister, sorry.
Good golly, if I step on the gas.
I forgot, the mayor is the dancing dude beside him.
If only we had a sea hare's tail. That would fix these dry wells in a jiffy.
Where the fuck?
Without one, this realm is finished. Do you know where we could find one?
No, but I think it's an ice country.
I'd love people commenting on, you know, the Battle of a Bloodline videos asking about Mario 64 hacks.
Oh, hello!
Oh, are they?
Oh shit. No, I didn't want to. No, why is there no cancel? No! Oh god.
Don't you hate it when you accidentally say the wrong thing and then you are forced to, you know, like you're waiting for the bus and you're like, this isn't the bus I'm taking, but I wonder if this one goes to the same place. And you ask the bus driver, like, hey, does this go to this place? And they're like, no, that's the next one. You're like, oh, okay. But instead of saying, oh, okay, you accidentally say, that's fine, I'm gonna get on this one anyway. And then you're forced to walk up and pay and sit on the bus until you get to the destination.
Oh, here's my
no,
squeaky.
I forgot about the anime protagonist hair dragon.
So I made an oopsie and went to Matango instead, so I'm actually gonna pause the recording until I get to where I was meant to go.
Okay.
Sad face.
Okay.
So apparently it's not actually an ice country, it's just like in this option that was suddenly added that you're supposed to notice.
Oh, okay.
Which, like, if I hadn't been button mashing and accidentally gone to Matango, I would have noticed.
Yeah, I guess so. So I have no sense for like how far we are in the game. I was surprised to see it said level 35 earlier. I didn't think we had leveled up that much.
A lot of that was the off-screen weapon, right?
Yeah.
My impression is that RPGs tend to have a level cap of 100, but the actual like main story doesn't go further than like 60 or 70-ish.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
think
guessing we're like halfway through the game.
We're probably approaching halfway. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while. And a lot of things that I thought happened later happened earlier.
You used to think Santa was the final boss.
That Mario woman is a little off.
A little off.
Is she a giant green penis in a chariot?
Mara's always carrying around that little box.
Who the fuck is Mara, and should I know who she is?
Definitely not.
Well, she's the character of this town.
Hello? Do you have a library?
You're the only relevant character. What'll it be? What'll it be?
It'll be 3 of these. It'll be 2 of these. It'll be 3 of these.
2 of them. There are 2 of them.
Anything else? Come again.
The good old get to a new shop and then immediately replace all of your old shit. And then have to sell it. And then do it all again.
The most fun part of any game is, here's the routine, let me spend a bunch of money and swap stuff out and sell shit. It, you know, doesn't change up the gameplay in any way, it's just keeping up with the numbers.
Yeah.
Welcome. Level it.
And I gotta make sure I sell it all because gotta make back that sick profit.
I don't play a huge amount of RPGs, but I've never really liked that aspect of just, oh, you're in the new area, gotta just like spend some money to get the new gear, and if you don't have money, then you go grind for a bit.
Yeah, I've never really been particularly fond of it. I've just kind of considered it just like a part of games that you gotta deal with. But like inventory management and like equipment and shit is like my least favorite part of games. Just like let me just play the game. I'm here for the gameplay, not the inventory management. I say as I spend 3 hours in the Baldur's Gate 3 inventory. I'm just like, time to play my game, and I spent like the entire time just doing inventory management. I'm like, please God.
For lack of anything better for me to talk about, and because I feel like it might actually be kind of interesting,
yes.
I do want to talk about the inventory stuff in RPGs a little bit, just because I remember when I was working on the Big Tip RPG, I explicitly wanted to avoid the whole like you gotta just buy the new thing because it's new syndrome. Because the way I saw it was, I was like, you're gonna get stronger from leveling up anyway. That's how you scale against stuff. If you're under leveled or whatever, if you're underpowered, you boost your stats with.
Don't let me catch you loitering.
With just fighting enemies, right? I didn't think there needed to be 2 levels of that. I also don't like grinding, but I figured it doesn't need to exist on 2 axes. And so I thought, there's a kind of a game design principle that like things in games should provide for interesting player choices. Either in terms of a strategy or just...
Yes! He said, don't let me catch you loitering, and I'm like, there's no fucking consequences for my actions, fuck you. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Basically, I figured that everything should have, like, a reason for being there. And so what I wanted to do, which I still think would be a good idea in principle, maybe not in every RPG, but...
I feel like you shouldn't just, like, say that.
Yeah.
Also, this fucking voice. It's giving me that one lady from Over the Garden Wall.
Oh, the innkeeper?
Mm-hmm.
The beast! You better beware. Ooh, the beast is out there.
Enter north from a sewer passageway.
Enter Northtown Mario Shoe.
Give the guard this secret number. 634.
I'm not gonna remember that.
Way.
Hold on. That
I will.
I wonder if
I think
that's
that's Vilas. Let me look it up.
Huh?
Oh, no, I didn't want to do it.
Instead,
I just wanted to see if you had anything else to say. What was it?
It's Vilas.
I was wondering if this is Goro Awase for something. I think
you would wonder that.
I think 634 can be read as Musashi. Does that have anything to do with Secret of Mana? I know there's Brave Fence and Musashi.
Not familiar.
Go away.
Think you know the secret code? Try it.
I met your
colors
grandma.
6? 63?
Well, okay, Musashi is like a sword saint of Japan. He's like a famous swordsman, I guess. So
here's the sewer level.
Yay.
Because every game needs one of those.
With forest
this fucking music.
Yeah.
I gotta love that when they just reuse a thing in multiple contexts like that. It's like, Dragon Spiral Tower, that's also just Lost Lawn Forest. Completely different places, same music.
You asked for it.
Is it?
Lost Lawn Forest has a Dragon Spiral Tower music, yeah. I'm pretty sure Giant Chasm does too.
Yeah, I was pretty sure Giant Chasm did. I forgot about Lost Lawn Forest.
I'm not really into
I still have the Game Freak logo in the grass.
Fighting
Yeah, I know.
the slimes.
I know where it is. I just didn't realize I had that music.
Oh, okay.
Why is there a
I was
duck
fucking
from? Why is there a
spent
duck
long
from the desert in the sewer in this town?
Yeah, I spent fucking long enough in Lost Lorn Forest when Joel was going through Black trying to catch everything because we needed a second Pan Sage, and I wrote down the specific numbers at some point, but it's a 10% encounter in the rustling grass. We got all of the 5% encounters at least 3 times, and there's there were 4 different 5%. We got all of those at least 3 times, and then we got Emolga, Panseer, and Panpour, which are also 10%. Probably at least 6 times each before we found another Pan. It was fucking ridiculous.
Good.
It was 3 hours.
This is a good piece of floor right here. Fuck.
Yeah. I was gonna say about RPG weapons and
Game.
stuff. The idea that I had, which I think would be cool, is that they're basically like side grades. Every weapon that was going to be in the game was going to be comparable stat-wise. There wouldn't be one where it's like this one is just a straight upgrade of this other one, and they would each have unique abilities, or maybe there could be one that just boosts your attack by a lot more than the others, but it doesn't have any special abilities, or there could be another one that boosts your magic defense stat or something. But then other ones would have basically average stats. Other ones would have average stats, but they might give you access to a unique skill, or they would make food heal you more. That was one. I think the default weapon for Bargo in the Big Top RPG was the butter knife, which was programmed to increase the potency of healing items that he used because he would butter them.
Excellent.
So stuff like that. I thought it actually created an opportunity to be which weapon do I want to use in this situation, instead of just always using the newest one and throwing out the old ones, And you could do a similar thing with armor, basically. There's no real reason that armor couldn't be oh, this one gives you this skill, or this one boosts the effectiveness of this type of thing.
Yeah. I'm torn on this, because on one hand, I just complained about the process of going to town, buy all the new shit. It's just busy work. On the other hand, you can turn your brain off, and I don't have to actually worry about what the optimal option is.
Well, that's the thing, is you wouldn't necessarily have to be optimal. It's just that certain things might be better. You would be rewarded for paying attention to that kind of thing and strategizing based on the area, but it's not like the game would suddenly stop being playable if you use something subpar, because most of your effectiveness would just be from your stats, is the idea.
Yeah.
From leveling up. And so it's just, if you want to get a little bit more out of this, if you want to have more options, you can build around it.
Can I hit the fish?
Nah.
Can I hit the fish? Thank you.
I will say, I don't mind how FF14 does it, because FF14 also has 10 pieces of armor, and then the weapon and the off weapon in the case of Paladin. And I think some of the crafters, but whatever. And that is a lot of stuff to keep track of, and that's basically just numbers. Some pieces of gear have other things, but that's basically just for very niche purposes.
That's the other thing about that is, I kind of prefer when it's just, okay, here's the highest tier, get this, instead of having to know what the optimal blend of different sets is.
It's not like you're having to work that out for
I know, but even having to look that up annoys me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I like it because, I don't necessarily like the optimization aspect, but...
What do you mean, Snowman?
I think it's fine the way FF14 does it, because they basically treat it as they treat item level as a separate leveling system, because they don't want to have, they want to have just 10 levels per expansion, and once you hit level cap, they want there to still be an ability to upgrade yourself without leveling. So it makes perfect sense that they would turn it into just, you have to grind for gear. That works fine.
Wah.
It's also the type of thing where if you don't want to bother with that, you can just keep up with kind of like okay gear, do fine enough on the normal content, and then if you're just worrying about the story or whatever, then that also works. So I think it's a good system, but it depends on the type of game you're doing. For like a single player RPG, I do think that either you should probably just not have a gear system at all if it's just going to be buy the new thing and it's a straight upgrade. You should either not do that, or you should make it like
Not so fast. Who are you?
multifaceted.
Spies?
Imperial
Now-
spies.
I will also admit that I haven't played a lot of.
634.
I like the panic saying the code.
Yeah.
Oh, you're that swordsman that Gemma told us to be on the lookout for. Welcome to the Resistance.
Yeah, I've apparently just arbitrarily joined a resistance against the Empire, which is like fine because I was already fighting the Empire, but this just like kind of happened.
Nice to meet you.
What's with the proper act all of a sudden?
Jealous.
As
Huh.
if
He said, "Nice to meet you."
interested in Dyluck.
Ugh, shut up about
So,
Dyluck.
Dyluck? Of course. Why?
all I can think of with Dyluck is that he is a dial-up dog.
Yeah, that's what
There's a man there named Dyluck.
I mentioned that a while ago, and I keep thinking of the same thing.
That's what happened in Pandora. But why would Dyluck
Okay, but you have to understand that I thought of it
must be
independently.
controlling him?
Broad.
Even though I heard you, I wasn't listening whenever you said it before.
Okay.
Chrissy
Oh, that guy on the left teleported.
Yes.
Chrissy's dad, Sog, founded the Resistance.
Sog.
The Empire got him in the end. The Resistance could have easily fallen apart, but Chrissy stepped up and replaced her father. She's only 18, but we all depend on her.
Oh my god, she's a YA protagonist.
Good luck.
God.
The Empire used to be such a peaceful nation. All this trouble started.
Didn't know.
Sounded like he was gonna die halfway through that sentence.
So I think there are some RPGs where like buying the stuff at the new shop is considered like
Fast. If this
default progression, but then
She's
there
18.
is some depth in the sense of like if you look around and like you know go to specific hidden locations or fight specific enemies or do specific side quests, then you're rewarded with stuff that's a little bit better for the current moment than the stuff in the shop. That also works fine. I don't know how many RPGs actually do that though versus just always buy the stuff from the shop.
That's all I know, though. Sorry.
The Emperor's troops are searching for the secret base.
Secret
And I
base.
also think it's really boring to have to just
can't
compare
figure
numbers directly instead of something less discreet, like, oh, this one gives you access to this spell.
Or like
Yeah.
in this game when it just gives you like an arbitrary up arrow, but sometimes there's like multiple of the same or like multiple different ones and you're like, how do I know which one is best?
Right.
Also, the
Yeah.
best armor in the game can only be dropped rarely from like specific enemies in like the last part of the game.
Pretty.
Yeah,
Well, it's always the
I
most
mentioned
fun
that,
is when
but
you,
I do find that annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, all right, be prepared to
Oh.
fight 100 of the same enemy and hope you get lucky.
Chrissy crying.
Yep.
That's depressing.
Crying at night.
That's the entire dialogue.
So, you know what game I played that had
The Empire.
one of the most in-depth and yet most annoying gear systems was fucking Stick of Truth. Because I swear in that game I had to switch out my gear every 5 minutes. And it was like,
No, what do you mean there's better rings already?
it was the
What
type
do you
of
mean
thing
tiger
where-
suit?
I think if I was playing
Oh.
the game on my own and not recording it, I would have been fine with this. Because it allowed a lot of customization. You could focus on different like builds and stuff. Theoretically, it was a cool system, but it was so fucking annoying. Getting I would get a new piece of gear, and it's like, you know, it has this bonus on it, and I'm like, okay, that works well if I combine it with this stuff. Let me switch over to that.
It's
And
been
then 10 minutes later, I open a chest, get another thing. I'm like, fuck. Okay, let me
It's
switch
been
around again.
like such such a short amount of time that we're still talking about this while I'm buying like new gear.
Yeah.
Also, Prim does not get to wear the tiger suit. She has to wear a fucking tiger bikini.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I hate it.
Tiger two-piece, and it just shows the bottom part.
Welcome. What'll
Oh my god, I just fucking bought this shit.
Yeah,
I should be
she's
able
just
to
going tits out.
I should be able to sell it for like full price. I only oh well, okay. I did go through a sewer. So fair enough. I might be a little
I mean, let's be
sullied.
real. It's fucking stupid that shopkeepers will buy stuff back from you in the first place.
That's also true. Like,
I mean, if it's actually like, you know, good equipment and stuff.
Yeah,
that's true. He was he does sell the stuff that he bought from me at his store. So
Yeah. I think it's only
fuck?
stupid when it's like, you
What
know,
are you
selling
telling
nuggets
her?
in Pokemon. They're like, hey, let me just give you a whole bunch of gold stars here. Okay,
I'm
well
telling
here.
Mama.
Seen my wife?
Diarrhea.
I lost my father in the battle with the Republic 15 years ago.
This fucking town. This girl's just like, I lost my father, and she's just like, where's my wife? And this other kid over here is just like, I'm telling Mom. None of you have anything relevant to say. What is this?
Some fellas from the castle were gabbing about sunken treasure near the coral reef to the south.
Okay. I'm sure that'll come up eventually. And be like, oh yeah, I heard that from an old man.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
Don't
That
let
is
bad
what he
thoughts
do.
consume you. Keep your chin up. That's the ticket.
Okay. That's just like when people tell you to stop being sad. It's
A
like,
girl
thanks, I'm
named Camila
cured.
gave me some candy. She said I could get more if I followed her to the ruins.
God damn it, Pamela. Pamela! Okay. Oh no, what happened?
You wandered into a hole.
I sure seem to have. Oh, it's Pamela.
Pamela, wake up. Are you okay?
Okay, last time you saw her, she like bitch smacked you.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I won't go back. Dyluck and I are happy here. Leave us be. What do you think of that, huh? This is revenge for taking him from me in the first place. He'll never be yours.
What? But Pamela, that can't be.
It feels good to come out on top.
Okay.
Pamela, this isn't what I wanted.
what?
Let's get her to Chrissy's.
What?
Come on,
Did you just stab her? Did she even like do anything?
Oh, let's get her to Chrissy. Chrissy has arrived. Right here, sir! Okay.
Chrissy, can you take care of our friend for now? It's a long story.
In the Firefly table
Okay.
tarp.
There's a
Table
doctor
tarp?
sympathetic to our
Wow.
Well, good night, folks.
Momentarily channeled a little bit of Coach Z there.
Thank you.
Leave this to us. You go help Dyluck.
But in the Firefly RPG game, there's one of the like feats you can take is called right here, sir, which means that no matter where you are, if your character like isn't in a scene, they can be in that scene if they're like relevant.
This seems very abusable.
It was. I think it costs like a plot point, but also my character was. I took like a negative feat because like there are negative and positive feats and like whatever. I'm low gold. But my character was the pilot, and I took the blind as a bat feat, which makes you blind, but also gives you like a plot point which you can use for like a bunch of stuff in the game. Every time that you do something that like your blindness like hinders your roll. So that was every time I tried to fly the ship. I kind of broke the game with that. We had to make like a rule about it.
Was this the same system that Josh tried to play, like...
The Firefly thing?
Yeah. You tried to play a, what's the guy, Zap Brannigan archetype?
Yeah. I don't remember the specifics of what that system was called or anything. I'm pretty sure that it was made for that RPG. Like, it had its own system.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm not entirely sure I should be, doing another dungeon right now because there's only 5 minutes until the hour. But also, it might be a really short dungeon. I don't know, and I'm already in it. So...
fuck it.
Yeah.
The dungeons in this range from pointless to just, you know, kind of annoying.
Yeah. Oh my. Don't be a mimic, don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic, don't be...
Alright.
No.
Okay, I need to stop doing that.
No, you don't.
Alright, I'll do it.
Is that like Banjo-Kazooie noise posting?
No, it's just sometimes the noises Randy makes reminds me of that. It's a thing from, I think it's Clumsy Truthful Wholesome Small Mage Koopas. It's just some stupid thing that Mario does.
There's bats in this room? I don't know why that was, like, phrased as a question. I don't trust these chairs.
You should.
I'm gonna get jump chaired.
Oh no.
Okay. That
Didn't
was
you
a
get scared
room.
by a chair once, Josh?
Yes.
Was that in B33?
Yes.
I remember
It was in
that.
Crimson Hallway.
It was pretty good.
It was a bunch of... It was a bunch of very narrow hallways with an oppressive red fog and, like, spooky music, and I...
Kind of like this place.
I just turned a corner, and there was a thing wobbling. I'm like, ah! And oh, it's just a fucking... I was worried there was going to be a boogin somewhere.
Get ready.
There was. In chair form.
A boogin somewhere.
What do you mean spikes?
You need to get the boots.
Stop turning me into a mogul!
You know, if you imagine the spikes in Zelda Classic as being like this, where they're like, you know, half the height of your character, it makes way less sense that you can stand on them with the boots.
Yes.
And if they're small, like... Yeah, no, I guess they could be tightly packed enough to be a problem.
I feel like,
But like small,
in a
tightly
realistic
packed
situation,
ones would
you
be
could,
better.
like...
Because like
you
you'd
could, like,
spread...
put your raft down on it or something to, like, just make a platform to walk across.
Well, but then you would need two rafts. You'd need to step on one, step on the second one, pick up the first one, and move it to the next space. Like...
Per hand.
Oh, you
What
gotta
if,
turn around, don't you?
so you know how in Twilight Princess you get a second claw shot? What if, what if they did that with Zelda 1 where you get a second ladder so you can just infinitely cross like these gaps that need it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did that dispel the spikes?
You attach the first ladder to the end of the first... you attach the second ladder to the end of the first one, and then just lift up the first one, your second ladder's just floating in the air.
Well, it's like floating in the water.
Hit the bat.
Yeah, but you cross pits with the ladder too.
Yeah, it's just floating in the pit. It's fine.
Floating in the pit.
He's floating in midair.
No.
Oh.
I can never tell if you like that or not, because sometimes you'll reject it, but other times you'll laugh at it.
It depends on what day of the week it is, I think.
A door appears out of the wall behind you.
Okay, I'm
Thanks.
gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down that Thursday is a day when you don't like it, and then, you know, I'll test this over the next few weeks and collect data, and then if you're inconsistent, I'll call you out, and you know, I will call you in a lie.
And then what?
And then we'll see. I like that I like fight enemies for a little bit.
What will that do for the working force?
Then you'll have another think coming.
Okay.
And then someone comments and is like, it's another thing coming, by the way.
I know we've had this discussion before, but is it? Because I've heard variants on that.
It's, you have another thing coming with a G.
Because I've definitely heard it both ways, and I've heard, like, the defense for saying think is it works in one specific context.
I have
where it's
never
like,
heard
you know,
it as think.
Usually it wouldn't make sense, but
No,
it's like,
just like not grammatically even.
Well, no, because it's like, you know, if you think that you can do X, you've got another think coming. Like,
I've heard you mention that. I always thought that was just like not joke, but like I thought that you knew that it was thing specifically, and that you had told me about this to make fun of the people that.
Well, see, what happened was I always thought it was thing, and then I was told otherwise, and I'm like, oh, was it actually think all along? And then they're like, yeah, because this, and they explained it that way, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Nah, because again, it's a more broad phrase. I'm assuming that's the reason that people started believing that it was think, is because of that context being common, but you can use it in other contexts. And the idea is, you have something else coming. It's just another way to say that.
Analyzer. Oh no.
Like when I said it as you have another thing coming, that was me kidding. Like I was deliberately saying it wrong as a joke.
Okay, so I've Googled it, and I'm finding that another think coming was apparently like that came like a few decades before another thing coming.
What? This is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Pure water. Get him, Salamando. Fireball. You asked for it.
This is very stupid. As long as we can all agree that, you know, next store is terrible.
As like next door?
Yeah.
That's not. No. Do people say that?
People who don't think about it.
Oh, I see. Oh, you can't revive your eye. Fuck you.
You asked for it.
Well, can it revive Neo Squid?
You are fucking.
Get him, Salamando.
That's insanity.
You asked for it.
So, yeah.
What do you mean miss? It's an eyeball in a wall. I didn't miss.
I definitely thought it was supposed to be thing, and then was told otherwise, and then just kind of accepted that that was true. And then you said that that wasn't true, but now I'm Googling it, and apparently it is. So, I don't know, whatever. It's...
Get ready.
So, like, it has sources from as early as 1901 of people writing to have another think coming. And then it lists how to have another thing coming as a variant that is seen, a variant form, which may have been aided by a mishearing of the K of think blending with the
What the hell is going on here?
I don't know. I guess that's just a thing it can do.
Another think it can do.
No.
Yeah, no, it turns out the word thing is actually just fake.
It's weird because, like, I'm trying to think, of another example here.
You're trying
Now
to
you're trying to
feign.
think of another.
like when people say, yeah. It's like when people it's like when people say for all intensive purposes. Like that doesn't make sense. People mishear the actual like all intents and purposes. They mishear that as intensive.
Yeah.
Intensive purposes make sense. So I'm used to this common pattern of there is a phrase that makes sense and then people mishear it as one that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and this
It's
one
very
is
weird to me.
It's a phrase that makes sense in one specific context, and then got misheard as something that makes sense in a lot more contexts, but apparently is wrong because it's not the original.
Well, even in the original, like the oldest attribution here,
Oh,
1901.
do we get an actual cutscene this time? We do.
Oh shit.
My finish then less clearly do I see, for lo, I have another think a coming. It's not even in the context of if you think X.
So much.
Oh, Dyluck. I'm so glad you're safe.
Clearly not
You can't see
safe.
the fucking shadowy aura around him?
Bruh. Denial in its strongest form.
What are you doing?
You've kidnapped our girl.
Dear Pesky Dyluck.
Wow, we got a title.
Flash will be happy.
The mighty Thanatos has need of her. Or more specifically, her blood.
It's always about the blood or the bloodline.
Do you know how
That bloodline.
Also, how are these guys not realizing he's fucking possessed or some shit?
she loves you?
Oh, he just doesn't care. You know, he's supposed to just break out of it.
Ouch!
One bonk to the back of the head.
If only we could have done this before you absconded with Our Lady.
Yeah. Is this guy gonna like take her spot in the party for a while?
Please help her.
No, I think he just goes to
Terrible danger.
recover in
There's a door behind the altar.
I think he just goes to recover at Chris's with Pamela.
Here it is.
Here it is goes the other way. Guys, just jump off the side. There's like... Oh. At least they put me in front of it. That was kind. Oh. Oh my god.
You should stick around. This girl's life force is stronger than I expected. She'll make a fine specimen.
Leave girl alone.
What? No, this is impossible. How?
No.
Oh, she got out.
Where am I? What's wrong?
Don't
I
turn your
feel
back to
so
him.
trapped.
We can move.
Oh shit, do you have that clip?
I see.
I
transferred some of his life force into
think
her.
so.
Aw, thanks, Dyluck.
Fails to impress. All the
Dyluck.
more reason why we can't let him
Dyluck.
slip our grasp. I have no more need
Svender
for your
Furf.
rules. Vampire, do with them as you will.
Oh, okay,
Vampire
just
power.
random vampire. Oh, sure.
Because what's better than one boss battle when I'm already 10 minutes over the end of the video? Two boss
Apparently I don't have
battles.
it. I don't know why
You fucking
that's
liar.
insane.
Because I think there's two of them. The
Yeah,
guy
it
says
says-
it in part
yeah, it
one, and
does
then
as well.
Girl says it, yeah.
Can you land, motherfucker?
Oh, I have it written down as something to add. Actually, wait, no, I don't.
I forgot
okay.
to mention. that
I just
have a
forgot to
thing
do it.
For women.
Did I forget
Sir?
to mention I have a thing
No.
for women?
You asked for it.
God.
I go on 8. Ooh, exploder.
Exploder!
Once again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna find it.
No, I mean, like, I'm not even hearing Randy do it.
Oh. I mean, he doesn't do it repeatedly. It's just an attack noise. It's like, "Wah!" or something.
That?
Uh,
That one?
oh, that one. Okay, I see. I thought this was gonna turn into another Brio situation, and you were gonna get sad.
God. Well, I'm already sad now that you've brought that up.
Leave my fucking Sprite alone. No, that didn't mean eat me. I like that I just got my face chomped off by an entire vampire and it did 2 damage. I'm about to have it happen again. Oh, never mind.
You asked for it.
I would like to, you know,
You asked for it.
end the video. Stop eating me. You aren't the vampire that I want to eat me.
Huh?
Are we just okay with this?
The true fans will know who I mean.
You asked. Get him, Salamando.
Letters Vorophile confirmed?
God.
It was actually an obscure reference to me saying that I was a Starian's juice box to my friend. Who was also playing Baldur's Gate at the time.
Good.
Because her character did not let the vampire drink from her, and my character did. And then if you don't push him off, he just straight up kills you. And then it's hilarious because like they'll all just like wake up and you'll just like be dead on the ground, and then Astarion will go, "Something terrible has happened." And I'm like, yeah, you!
God.
It's good shit. This thing is just not dying.
You asked for it.
Like it will.
Takes more than that.
But when? Now, apparently. But now we have to pause for 5 seconds so that we can then merge so that I can get a weapon orb.
Well, how else are you supposed to get it?
Cheer. Way to go. Pause. Quack. Still paused. Merged.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's Dyluck. Dyluck.
Oh my god.
Dyluck.
Oh my
Well.
god.
We should go. Don't worry. What matters is that he's alive.
My
I'll
god.
find him again. I know I will. I know it.
She has Laurentis pants. I don't know if I pointed this out before.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're just gonna be done here because, yeah, well, we're doing another one after this, so, like, I don't need to go and save it or anything. Why am I still talking? Shut
Medicinal
the fuck
fried
up.
chicken.
Dyluck!